Well, we've been on the road for 2 months now, and I thought it would be fun to give you a quick, kind of highlight reel of what we've done in October and November. We started out just a few miles from home down on Lake Champlain. We spent, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at Cumberland Bay State Park, which, as you can see, is right on the water. It's stunningly gorgeous. It's got the longest beach line in, I think, the state of New York, which is pretty darn cool. This is Tammy getting reacclimated to living in the camper, and she's a total pro at it. After Cumberland Bay, we headed to Pennsylvania to spend some time with my family, and I was treated to the Northern Lights as a 50th birthday present, which was super cool. I had never seen them before, so that was neat. And while I was there, we did some sauerkraut mashing, getting ready to get this to ferment for a few weeks. And yeah, it was just so much fun being part of this process. So basically, sauerkraut is salt and cabbage, and it's obviously shredded. So we're picking through it, looking for any big pieces or overly green pieces, and then you just add salt by the layer and you mash. And that's one of the things we did while we were in Pennsylvania with my family. I was really fortunate to get to spend some quality time with my sisters. They came up for a few days and we did crafts and we just hung out, and family time is so special. Following my sister's house, we headed to Shenandoah, Virginia, and we had the best camping site ever. We were right on the Tennessee River. It was absolutely gorgeous. The moon rose up over the river every evening, and it was so pretty. We enjoyed fires every night, and we got to add our Virginia sticker to our um, camper. While we were in Shenandoah, we visited the Shenandoah National Park, and it was absolutely breathtaking. The vistas just go on forever and ever, and the mountains are gorgeous. We were there in the fall, so the foliage was still, red and orange and yellow, and it was just such a pretty place. I'm really glad that we had the opportunity to stop and take the scenic byway. Nearby to Shenandoah is Luray Caverns, and we spent an entire day there because they have so much to do. The caverns themselves have like a brochure, and it's numbered, and you go from place to place and you can see like what part of the cavern you're in. And I have to tell you, I had a really hard time not touching these things because they were so unique. There's also an antique car museum there, which was absolutely cool to walk through and check out. That's my favorite car. And they have like a replica village of the time of older times, and that was really neat. You could go through them all and see the meeting house and the farmhouse, and it was a really great day. Following Shenandoah, Virginia, we headed to West Virginia to check out the New River Gorge National Park. Now, this park is very similar in my mind to Shenandoah. The views go on forever. It's, a gorge, so you're going up and down the mountain and seeing just the foliage. It was so pretty. And for somebody like me who is trying to get in shape to do longer hikes as our trip progresses, this little waterfall was a really easy hike to do. It's only about 500 yards off the main road, and until you get to a very slight incline right at the waterfall, it's pretty much flat. It was definitely easy to do. Now, this one was even closer to the road, and there's even a pull-off there. So after you get out of your car, you maybe walk 50 feet, and you're in this beautiful scenic little area, and the water is coming down, and you're in this surrounded by rocks and trees and nature. It was so, so pretty and very tranquil. I could spend a day just hanging out here, listening to the water, reading a book, having a picnic. If you haven't been to New River Gorge or Shenandoah, I highly recommend both of these parks. They're relatively close together, and I'm so happy that I was able to check them off my national park list. From New River Gorge, we headed to Nashville, and that is where this story ends. Well, that will do it for our wrap up of our first 2 months on the road. The next time I'll see you will be for Vlogmas. If you liked this video, please, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Leave a comment to say hello or to ask a question about what it's like to live in an RV full time, specifically a truck camper. And that will really help my channel grow. So I will talk to you soon. See you for Vlogmas.